In case you miss it, the Philippine Navy on Tuesday said the arrival of new patrol assets will greatly enhance its patrol capabilities and prevent terrorists and other criminals from sneaking in. This situation will be best addressed through the modernization of our assets that we are now continuously pursuing, particularly the acquisition of the Philippine Fleet's Fast Attack Interdiction Craft project and the Philippine Marine Corps' combat raid and interdiction boats, as well as its small unit riverine craft. Philippine Navy Chief Vice Admiral Giovanni Carlo Bacordo said. Bacordo said these naval platforms are necessary to contain the dynamics of maritime terrorists and transnational criminals and capacitate the Navy to secure and defend the country's maritime territories and jurisdiction and promote coastal peace and order. These are expected to be delivered within the next 2 years, as in the case of the Fast Attack Interdiction Craft. Through the upbeat support of the Filipino people, through the government, to the modernization efforts of the whole of the armed forces, the Philippine Navy is now in the process of acquiring more capable surface assets to interdict pirates and other lawless elements, and become more responsive to the ever-changing security threats to the Philippines' vast maritime environment, the Philippine Navy chief added. Bacordo added that they are exerting all efforts in conducting security patrols against terrorists and other threats, while assisting in response efforts to the coronavirus disease 2019 pandemic. The Philippine Navy's conduct of intensified and sustained security operations in our maritime borders has been a deterrent factor for terrorism and other transnational crimes. However, it remains to be a challenge for the naval operating forces, especially now that these rogue elements are taking advantage of the government's preoccupation with the COVID-19 crisis, the Philippine Navy chief said. Meanwhile, Philippine Navy Public Affairs Office Chief Lieutenant Commander Maria Cristina Rojas said the Navy's efforts for the past 3 years have reduced incidents of kidnapping, maritime terrorism and robbery at sea in the tri-border area of Zamboanga, Basilan, Sulu and Tawi-Tawi. While such is the case, we still cannot discount the possibility that these foreign terrorist individuals might have sneaked in through other maritime ingress, given the wide expanse of our porous border, Rojas added. After their successful participation in the Rim of the Pacific (RIMPAC) naval exercises, the contingent of the missile frigate BRPO's Rizal, FF-150, is expected to start their voyage home to the Philippines this weekend. Tentatively, they will be leaving this weekend after their refueling and reprovisioning, Philippine Navy Public Affairs Office Chief, Lieutenant Commander Maria Cristina Rojas, said in a message to the Philippine news agency on Friday. She added that BRPO's Rizal and the 125-strong contingent aboard her, Naval Task Group 80.5, is expected to be in the country by the 3rd week of September. We are now coordinating with the SBMA, Subic Bay Metropolitan Authority, if BRPO's Rizal and the Navy personnel aboard her needs to undergo the 14-day quarantine now being conducted to prevent the spread of the coronavirus disease, 2019, upon their arrival, Rojas said. When asked if the ship will also make another fueling and reprovisioning stop in Guam, like the one they made during their voyage to Hawaii, Rojas said there is a good possibility as BRPO's Rizal's present position, once the voyage home starts, will again pass the island. Earlier, Philippine Navy Chief Vice Admiral Giovanni Carlo Bacordo congratulated the NTG 80.5 for completing all given serials of the exercise, which demonstrates BRPO's Rizal, FF-150, capability to handle various operational requirements without any derangements on the frigate's weapons, communications, electronics, and information system, hull, machinery, and electrical systems. Bacordo added that the Philippine Navy contingent took advantage of RIMPAC 2020 to train as a team and put the ship at pace with possible real-world scenarios. The 2-week RIMPAC exercise also served as the shakedown cruise of BRPO's Rizal, which was officially commissioned on July 10 at Alava Wharf, Subic Bay, Zambales. It departed on July 29 and arrived at Pearl Harbor, Hawaii on August 15, after a fueling stop in Guam last August 2.